What's going on, guys? My name is John Yabes, and as promised, we are doing another review on the ROG Phone II, but not on the ROG Phone II, it's accessories. Now, Asus sent over a very nice selection of accessories. Actually, they sent over all of the accessories that you can buy for the ROG Phone II in a very nice branded luggage set. We're going to be showing you a couple of shots of that luggage set. It looks pretty dope. It comes with all of the accessories that you see in front of me. Now, one of the reasons why you're probably looking at the ROG Phone II is the fact that it can take gaming-centric accessories. But not all of the accessories for the ROG Phone II are made in this, or are equal. A couple of them are pretty useful, a couple of them are and one or two are just you shouldn't buy them. So, must buy, kinda okay, and useless. We're gonna be ranking that and we're gonna be showing you all of the accessories and how you can actually use them for your ROG Phone II in this video. So before we begin, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and comment. I know I'm asking you to comment at the beginning of the video. I am dumb like that. But please, click on the notification bell somewhere here so you know exactly when our next video drops. Share this video if you want to. If you have somebody who is really looking forward to buying the ROG phone and the accessories, please recommend them this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet. So yeah, let's begin. So the ROG Phone II, which I have in my hand, is the center of an entire accessory ecosystem. So Asus also actually gives you a couple of accessories right off the bat when you buy the ROG Phone II. So you get the ROG phone in this box. This is the box for the ROG Phone II. Very nice looking box. In this box, you actually get documentation, USB cable, fast charger, 30-watt fast charger, Aero active cooler. This is very nice. We talked about this in a previous video. It does what it says. It's an active cooling solution that has a fan at the back, and you can control that fan, or you can allow the phone to actually control that fan for you. It reduces the temperature of the ROG Phone II when you're playing games, which is very important. The ROG Phone II also comes with a case. It protects the corners of your phone, so if you accidentally drop this very expensive phone, it doesn't shatter or doesn't crack the sides. So one nice thing about the case here is that because there is a hole in the back, you can still use your Aero active cooler. Hope I don't break this, with the phone, with the case. So you can still use that with this. That's actually not the case. See what they did there. When you are using what they call the lightning armor case. This is a full protection case that completely envelops the rear of the phone. But what's nice about this is that once the phone is on, there's an LED on the back that lights up depending on what your settings are, which is pretty cool actually. It's actually a cool thing. So there's a couple of other accessories that we'll be talking about. The most interesting is the Kunai Gamepad. The Kunai Gamepad is basically the interpretation of Asus for the Nintendo Switch. I know they don't like me saying that, but that is pretty true. There's a couple of parts to the Kunai Gamepad. You have the actual gamepad and the case. Now you can use the Kunai Gamepad this way without actually taking it out or without actually putting it on the phone. If you want to actually just keep the phone stood up on a surface and you want to play it wirelessly, you can. This is you can use this standalone. You can use the wireless connection. There's so many buttons on this thing. It's ridiculous how much or the amount of buttons that are on this thing. So you can use it that way. Or my favorite part is the reason why I call it the Nintendo Switch, but for Asus, is that you can actually take out the controllers and put it on the sides. And it's just like anything ROG related, it has its own RGB light on the left joystick. So it basically just gives you a bunch of buttons that you can use. Like any other accessory for the ROG phone, or you can actually remap the buttons depending on what you want. And since there is a big hole at the back, you can still use your Aero active cooler This thing is a really useful accessory with the ROG phone as well. So another cool accessory is this. This is the Twin View Dock 2. The first ROG phone actually had this. It basically just gives you another display to play on. There are some games that can actually support dual displays. Asus have actually worked with a couple of game developers to be able to use this particular game dock to its full potential. Putting it in is very easy. And you just press down. You make sure that the phone is locked on the back to engage it. You now have 2 screens for your phone. And again, just like any ROG Phone II accessory that has LED lighting, you can customize the LED lighting to match your phone. So now you have 2 displays on which to play on if you want to. So right now there's Asphalt 9, for example, will have a separate minimap for you to actually see the entire layout of the course. Do you actually need that? Maybe, maybe not. Well, it depends on you. But you should know that this accessory actually has a battery in it that extends the life of the ROG phone. So not only are you getting 2 screens, you're also getting additional battery for you to be playing longer. And what's cool about this is that if you actually take it out, connect the ROG Kunai Gamepad, connect the ROG Kunai Gamepad with the ROG phone on the Twin View dock, and you have this insane, just look at it. Well, with this combination, the ROG Phone 2 is already pretty heavy, but just look at this. This is amazing. This is pretty awesome. Asus calls this the mobile desktop. This basically, as the name suggests, it is basically a dock where you can put your ROG Phone 2, and it basically just transforms the ROG Phone 2 in a mobile desktop. Now there's a bunch of connections on this mobile desktop to be able to connect not only to just a TV with an HDMI port, it also has a display port, an Ethernet port, a USB Type-C port for power. You can plug in, I think this is for external drives, another display port on the side, SD cards, as well as a bunch. This is so many. So obviously it's not gonna work now because it's not connected to the display, but we're gonna be showing you B-roll of this thing working. The last one, or second to the last one, is the Asus Wide Out. Now this is basically just a receptacle for you to be able to wirelessly send out video signal from your ROG phone to a display of your choice. It only has an HDMI port on the back and a USB port, and it's very simple. It basically just allows you to wirelessly transmit images or video from your ROG phone into a TV or a display of your choice. The third accessory that they included is a very fetching body bag for you to be able to put all of your accessories. Well, they're not all gonna fit, but select accessories so you can bring them with you. It's very big. It's the ROG logo in the front. It's very fetching if you like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just like a simple freebie. So you're probably wondering, how do we rank the usefulness of these accessories? Because there's a lot of accessories and a lot of you are probably wondering, what the heck should I buy? We are ranking these from must buy to just don't waste your money. The most useful of all of them, most definitely for me, is the ROG Kunai Gamepad, obviously, because this actually, I play NBA 2K20 a lot. This gives me hell of better control over my characters than like a touchscreen controls, because I can't. It's really difficult to use that. So Kunai Gamepad definitely must buy. Another one is the case. This case. While you're not able to use the interactive cooler with the phone, when you have this case on, it protects the entirety of the phone from scratches and stuff like that. And what's nice about it is that while it covers the overall design, you still have RGB on this case on the back, which doesn't, and which isn't really given to you, a full coverage isn't really given to you with the case that is supplied with the ROG Phone II. So yeah, so all of these things are must buy. This is, if you have to buy an accessory for the ROG phone, these two must buy. You need to buy these things. The maybe a little gimmicky is this, the twin view dock. This is a little expensive because it has its own screen, has its own battery. This is a little expensive and it's not really that useful. Not a lot of games actually have a twin view or software to be able to take advantage of the twin view of the second display. So there's only a couple of games. Asus is saying that they are working with other manufacturers to be able to use that, but you know, that may or may not arrive. So this is maybe not. The dock too as well. This is pretty cool. The idea behind it is very cool, but then again, I mean, if I'm plugging in my ROG Phone II into a monitor, I'm just gonna use my PC. A lot of us are probably just using our PC, and this is a little bit of an expensive solution to be able to just use your ROG Phone II on your display. Again, we don't know the pricing on this. This is all, I'm assuming this is gonna be a little bit expensive because the first one was. Now the don't buy, it's just useless. This is definitely one of those useless accessories. Has a lot of input lag. If you're going to use this thing wirelessly to project your game onto a display, it has a lot of input lag. The thing happens on your phone before you actually see it on your TV, which is a problem, especially if you're playing FPS games, for example, PUBG Mobile. If you're just looking at the TV and not looking on your phone, you're gonna die really quickly and really often. So don't buy this. The body bag as well. It looks okay, but it doesn't feel really high quality. There's a lot of other cheaper body bags that you can use for the ROG Phone II. Yeah, they don't have the ROG branding, but you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. They're more stylish to look at as well, so just don't buy that. This comes with the phone. So the air active cooler, the cable, everything comes with the phone. Asus will also be offering all of this, as well as the ROG branded luggage that we showed you earlier as a special package. We don't know how much that is. It's probably gonna be expensive, as the first one was. You can use the luggage actually the luggage looks cool. It looks cool, it looks great. It has a lock, it has a TSA lock. It rolls really great. You can probably use it as a great carry-on baggage. Take out all the phone, replace it with stuff that you need. But it's probably gonna be expensive. But again, if it comes with all the accessories, depends on you. If you really do have a budget, it's probably be 100K plus or something. We're not sure, but it's probably gonna be along that price range. So that is pretty much it. Thank you very much, guys. I know this video is a little long. The ROG Phone II video is a little long, but there's a lot of things about this phone that we really do need to talk about. Yeah, that's pretty much it for our review. Please like, subscribe, comment, click on that notification bell so you know exactly when our next video drops. For me, that's pretty much it for me and the ROG Phone II. I actually like this phone. Accessories, depends. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, Unbox. Peace out.